Most people think the skin is a closed system. You apply a product on your skin, the product stays on the skin, end of story. But biologically, that's not how the skin works. Your skin is not a static surface. It's a dynamic, shedding, environmentally interactive organ. Every single day, you shed millions of microscopic skin cells, corneocytes, from the outer layer of your skin. These cells don't just disappear. They become a major component of indoor dust. In fact, a significant portion of the dust in your home is you. Now, here's where it gets interesting. The outer layers of your skin, the stratum corneum, doesn't just sit there passively. It absorbs and binds substances in the environment, including products you apply to it. We know from dermatologic and pharmacologic research that many ingredients in skincare, especially things like fragrance and surfactants, interact with and integrate into the outer layers of the skin. So if your skin cells contain traces of what you applied, and those cells are constantly being shed into the environment, then it raises the very reasonable possibility you're not just wearing your skincare, you're slowly distributing into the air around you. This isn't a fringe idea. Environmental research has repeatedly shown that personal care ingredients in skincare products like fragrance and phthalates are detectable in indoor dust and air. And exposure doesn't just happen through the skin. It also happens through inhalation. We also know something else. Fragrance products and fragrance chemicals can trigger respiratory symptoms and even asthma in susceptible individuals. There are population studies that show that a large percentage of people with asthma report symptoms triggered by fragrance and consumer products. And interestingly, there are also studies showing a link between skin sensitivity, like fragrance allergy, and airway reactivity. So when you connect these dots carefully, skin binds what you apply, skin sheds into your environment, those particles become airborne or part of the dust, and inhaled exposures can affect the airways. You end up with a pathway that's not widely discussed, but is biologically very plausible. Now, to be clear, this is not about panic, and it's not about claiming that skincare is causing disease in everyone. But it is about recognizing that the more complex and chemically dense your routine is, the more you may be creating continuous, low-level exposure, not just on your skin, but also in your environment. This is one of the reasons why I advocate very simple skincare, because what you put on your skin doesn't just stay there. For a highly simple moisturizer made with only 3 organic edible ingredients, check out Butter Oasis Moisturizing Balm, and coming soon, Butter Blossom Moisturizing Balm made with only 2 vegan organic ingredients, sunflower oil and shea butter, coming soon to our store. Let me know in the comment section if you are a big skincare user with lots of respiratory issues around the home, you yourself, or even family members. Also, don't forget to share, like, and subscribe for more No BS skincare advice. See you next time. God bless.